Parashat Vayakhel, first Aliyah. Vayakhel is known to be the parasha that starts the application of Parashat Tiruma and Tetzaveh, which is the theoretical part of the Mishkan, the collecting of the funds, the kelim, everything is discussed in these two parashot. Vayakhel Pekudei discuss the actual moment it happened, how they built it, etc. So Vayakhel Moshe gets all the Bnei Israel together. Rashi tells us that he chose a very particular moment to do that, which is the day after Yom Kippur, when he comes down from heaven, after he went several times to Har Sinai, and he comes down on Yom Kippur with the second set of tablets. Now he feels Bnei Israel are ready to start a new adventure, which is the building of the Mishkan. So Rashi is the one who tells us that he comes down the day after Yom Kippur to start this big project. Now, there's something else that Rashi tells us in another parasha that happened the day after Yom Kippur. You know what this is? This is, I don't know if you remember, when Yitro speaks to his son-in-law Moshe, and he says, you are overwhelmed with too many things. You cannot take care of every single member of the Klal Israel. Every time there's a problem, there's a she'elah, there's a question, there's an advice, you're the one taking care of everything. It's just impossible. That also happened on the day after Yom Kippur. That Moshe Rabbeinu says, you know what? We're going to have to put a system in place with several dayanim, several judges and chachamim that are going to help me. Now, is there a connection between it? Cannot be just a coincidence that these two things happen on the day after Yom Kippur. I mean, could have waited a couple of days to make another project. No, both things happen when he starts judging the whole Klal Israel through many dayanim that are coming to help him, and also when he's presenting the project of the Mishkan, which is mainly collecting funds from the Klal Israel to be able to make this Mishkan. Our Chachamim tell us that there is a connection. And you know what that is? These dayanim had to go through every person to make sure that the donation they were giving for the Mishkan was coming from a kosher source. That's why they had to sit down like a dayanim, like judges who are judging dinei mamonot. They were coming with their situation and said, did the earning I have any problem of kashrut? Was it okay for me to charge this money? Because when you want to donate money, it has to come from a source that is kosher. There's a Maharsha in Masechet Ketubot that tells us that if somebody gives a donation from a place, from a fund that was not kosher money, that was not earned honestly, this is not accepted as a donation. It's called mitzvah abba be'avera. It's like if somebody does avera, a sin, in order to make a mitzvah. It doesn't work. It has to be clean from the beginning until the end. That's why on the day after Yom Kippur, two projects are initiated. The project of Mishkan and collecting the funds, but also in parallel to make sure that this money, these funds, come from a kosher place. How careful we have to be that our earnings are done with honestly.